Welcome to the Be That Healing Girl podcast. And today on this episode, we're going to talk about overanalyzing in your relationship. And I'm going to talk about in this episode what I believe is the difference in my world between overthinking versus overanalyzing. And so I do believe there is a difference, and we're going to talk about what I think that difference is in this particular episode. And also, if you are an anxious attached person and you are really wanting to nail down overanalyzing and stop it, then I have a whole new training coming out in my membership in the Healing Girl Gang. I'll put the show notes below. This training is going to be very hands-on and very tangible. You're going to walk away with a workbook and lots of things. So I'll leave the link below so you can check it out. And if you're new here, my name is Claire. I'm a relationship coach, and I love helping overachieving, high-performing girlies who crush it in their careers, but you are crashing in your love life because you are just picking apart little interactions. You're in your head. You are maybe even self-sabotaging in a way that's pushing a good person away. If that is you, then you are in the right place. So yeah, and if you're enjoying this particular episode or any of the other episodes, if you're just kind of chowing down on them, leaving a 5-star review means so much. Seriously, like I am mind blown at how many of you are loving the podcast. And one of the ways I can tell is when you leave that 5 stars. So thanks so much, and let's dive into it. So overthinking, overanalyzing, WTF, what's the big deal? And so for me, overthinking is it's kind of this bigger, broad topic. And what I mean by that is overthinking is just the process of you are in your head and you just can't stop thinking about something. And to me, that is more of a rumination. Rumination is just this kind of broader, almost kind of like daydreaming, at least in my experience, in my world. It's more about this daydreaming and just kind of being in your head. And that might sound like what you're doing, but overanalyzing to me is very specific. And it's really this kind of lasered in way of looking into relationships or situations. And I'll just speak from my own experience. So when I was dating before I met my husband, and honestly, even when I was dating him, I would, if I didn't hear a response back from the person that I was dating, I would immediately go and reread the texts and like try to just analyze, literally analyze the semantics, how the wording of the text was put. I would try to analyze, okay, it was sent at this time versus that time. And it was really this more of a precision and more of this critical eye around an interaction or an exchange. And so to me, overthinking is kind of like this broader, more general feeling of anxiety versus overanalyzing was really specific. And if you know, send me a DM, because everybody's version, and even in my clients, my one-on-one clients or in my programs, there is a distinction. So there is something that I believe is really at the root of this. And I think Murdoch's going to come and join us if you're watching the YouTube. He's here. He's making a guest appearance. So yeah, Murdoch, what do you think about overanalyzing? He's going to go over here and just get in there. All right, cool. He's with us. So overanalyzing, serious